in transit, on the move, in between two places, in between two spaces. What's on your mind? What's on their mind? We're taking the very same flight. We're on the very same road, stuck in the very same traffic, in between two places, in between two spaces. Trying to get to a someone or to a somewhere, in transit, on the move, from work to home, or maybe from one home to another, or maybe, just maybe, from one home to a future home, a home to be, stuck in the loop of monotony, the loop of daily commute, every day looking a lot like the previous one. So many lives that are being lived, so many lives that we are living. A song, a book, a movie for the ride? Never alone. I've been wondering a lot about people and their stories. The woman next to me on the flight who kept passive aggressively fighting with her husband over something really petty and refused to cut the call even though we were about to take off. The woman who I looked up to, who had made a name for herself in her own way, but still felt that she was just a financial drain, a money losing machine of sorts. The driver who drove us from one city to another, frantically calling people to help cure the craving of a conversation that was eating at him. The YouTuber, sitting in the bus with his camera in one hand and bag in another, who's constantly on the grind, trying to make it, trying to prove his worth to someone, or maybe even to himself, and in the process, selling out just a little. The family of three that I sat across on the airport. The child, a confluence of cultures from different parts of the same universe. The mother, frustrated. The father, tired. The family of three arguing over insignificant details of their trip. The bus waited for us because you got late, Rajesh. I know what I was talking about, Mom. A bunch of sighs. This is their only communication. Until they get home, and this little communication is also replaced with silences. And a few, Mom, I'm going down to play. And be back by 7. The Banarasi shop owner who loves his city. But is in a delusion because years ago his ancestors took over this mandir and this shop and began to act as if this was exactly where they belonged. The idea of being in transit fascinates me because I can build up on these stories of the lives that people are living from just a fraction of a conversation or the stress lines that adorn their forehead. And it leads me to believe that people build up stories out of the lives that I'm living just from a fraction of a conversation or the stress lines that adorn my forehead.